you so much. Wow. So how many of you have heard of TOMS before? Wow, thank you so much. For those that never heard of TOMS, TOMS is a social enterprise whereby for every pair of shoes, for every product that we sell, we help another person in need. So, and we call our movement as one for one. So that is what we are known for. So, by the way, my name is Fahmi. I'm the managing director of AT Global Wear. So, we started in Malaysia in 2014. This is our third year. So, and I'm proud to say that in our short period of time, we already helped over 40,000 of children around the world to get a new pair of shoes. So again, a lot of question that we get is that who the hell is TOMS? Yeah. So for your information, there's no guy named TOMS in our company or in our brand. So basically, TOMS was started by Blake Mykowski. Have you guys heard of Amazing Race? Yes. So Blake ran Amazing Race season 2 and lost the winning pot for $1 million just by 4 minutes. So he ran with his sister Paige. Paige was so pissed about it because they lose because Blake didn't want to ask people for direction. So then he lost for 4 minutes. So every now and then Paige will give some weird numbers to Blake, every 1 month, and then the following month give another weird numbers. So to a point that Blake was so annoyed, what's that number is all about? So she was explaining, that's the interest that I lost on that 1 million, that you are so arrogant to ask people for direction. So that's typically of men. So after a few years after that, I mean, during the race, he ran through many countries, and Argentina is one of them. So he went back, I think, in 2005, 2006, just before he started TOMS. So went there for a vacation. No intention to do anything to start a business or whatnot. Nothing at all. Just purely vacation. All he wants to do is drink wine and play polo. So that's all he wants to do. But by luck, during having a drink with his friend or whatnot, he came across these volunteers. He's doing a program called Shoe Drive. So what Shoe Drive is basically is that group of people drive around city of Buenos Aires, collecting old shoes and distributing it to villages all around the city, all outside the city. So he had a lot of fun, but again, it struck him pretty quickly after that can this be sustainable? And then he saw that the shoes was given away was the condition is bad, and then the size is all wrong, and he think to himself, is there a better way to do this? So hence why he started off this idea, buy a pair of shoes today and then we give another pair of shoes tomorrow. So hence why the name TOMS. So originally he wants to call TOMS Tomorrow Shoes, but the name is too long and can't fit to the length of the shoes. So he shortened it up to TOMS. So that's how TOMS come along. There's no guy go by the name TOMS in our company. So that's how it was started. It was just a simple idea. He just want to help a small group of villages in Argentina. So he started up the business without knowing anything to do. I mean, he had no idea how to produce shoes, no idea how to market them, but he just hustled. And it was amazing that first year, in 2006 when they founded the company. Basically back then in 2006, it's not even a company, it's just trying to help. So, and that year alone, at the end of 2006, they came back to the village of Argentina and give away 10,000 pair of shoes. And I'm proud to say, after it's already 10 years, and TOMS so far have given away 45 million pair of shoes to children in need. So thank you. So as the business evolves, and the beauty thing is about doing all this giving. I mean, a lot of our TOMS employees and even for myself, we get to travel with a lot of group of people and meet a lot of NGOs, and then we had a lot of critics. We also identified a lot of needs out there. So as things evolve, which is purely accidentally, like I say, it was just from a simple idea. And then they found more and more needs that can be met. So they also found out that there are 45 million around the world which are blind, and 80% of them don't have to. So, and then hence why in 2013 they launched a new product, eyewear, and then after that we also launched coffee that provide water, and as well as bags that help save birth, give mother opportunity to give a safe birth. So that's me with Blake. So just to elaborate more. So again, for every pair that for every product that you guys purchase, I mean, we are not the benefactor here. I mean, all our customers are the benefactor. We just give on our behalf, on your behalf. So that's hence why we didn't use the word donate or whatnot. It's more of like give, because we just the middleman here. So we give on your behalf. So just to explain a bit on how we give. So every time we make a purchase, every month, even for myself, we give back all sort of reports back, and then we make a match. So we approach. We have 70 over NGOs that we work with in over 70 countries as well. So, and then we tell them, okay, how many shoes that you need or whatnot, and then we start providing to them. So we customize the order. All the shoes are made to order, and we deliver. We for your information, we cover all costs in delivering and distributing all these shoes. So again, a lot of people think that providing shoe is just like there's no big deal doing it, but I can tell you it makes a lot of difference in many countries. So a lot of kids like have to walk a lot of miles just to get clean water or whatnot, and during the walk they got a lot of cuts and then all sort of diseases with them. So yeah, and your purchase really helps to prevent that. And in particular, like for instance in Ethiopia, where we really have our active presence over there, there's a disease called podoconiosis. So what podoconiosis is basically is that it came from a volcanic soil where people come out and then they attack through your limbic system, and then your feet will grow big. It looks like an elephant feet. I don't know whether you guys have seen it before. So basically, when you get that disease, elephant feet, that's it. Nobody wants to date you. I mean, if you're a guy, you probably end up lonely, alone, and thing. And you'll be surprised. Some of them thought that they are cursed. So and all there's no need for expensive like medication or whatnot. All they need is like to make sure they have a shoe. The only thing that all they need is just to prevent this is just wearing shoes. That's how simple it is. So yeah. So again, and in some of the visits that I have been, like especially I've been to Paraguay, and for these kids, it's like Christmas to them. Like they regain their confidence back. So you'll be surprised that there are kids that going to school, they have to wait for their brothers to like finish school so that they can pass on the shoes and then take their turn to go to school, and for them to have the new pair of shoes this is something that they are proud of. So that it doesn't come often to them. So yeah. So this is me in Paraguay. So I went there for a week. So we worked with NGO over there called Fundación Paraguaya. So and we went from village to village. We worked with a lot of single mother because through their program, as you see, our program is not one-off. We didn't go to villages, give shoes, and then just walk away like that. So we normally engage them. We come there repeatedly every 6 months, and because why kids grew out of their shoes pretty quickly. In 6 months time, their shoes are tied again. So again, that's hence why we work with a lot of NGOs. They understand the community even better than us. So and why we work with them so that the kids in that community don't have to worry anymore about not having shoes anymore. So yeah, and for in this picture is actually of me like taking off. The only pair of shoes that this girl have is just TOMS. So yeah, it's really heartwarming experience for me, and I'm so blessed to be part of this movement. So again, this is one of the school that we went. So we travel with like 10 of us, 10 from HQ, and with my partner there, Azwin as well. So we travel, we stay there for a week. So we don't just give any shoes to these children. Most of our shoes are meant for school uniform, and recently we also engage with all our NGOs, what we call them, we call them our giving partners. So and they also feedback us what sort of shoes that really help. I mean, some of the place this is our traditional shoes, alpargatas. So alpargatas is basically if you went to our store, this is our core product. This is what we're known for. So alpargata is really, you see it everywhere in Argentina. Everyone wears it, rich or poor. So we try to update the look and make it more hip these days. So, and this is the type of shoes that we normally give through our NGOs. But in some of the country, these shoes are not good enough. So we also produce some other shoes, and then there are shoes for winter as well, which recently we give away to some to Syrian refugees. So again, as the business evolves, we also try to seek other needs that need to be addressed. So the thing is about the business that we identify needs first before we create a product. So whatever product that we create around it is basically to fulfill that need. So we also realize that there's a lot of issue around blindness. Like I say, 45 million around the world are blind, where 80% of them can be cured. So same goes with the shoes. We make a sales, and then we provide all the report, and it is all and then all our NGOs are alerted of how many allocation that we can give. So there's 3 ways how we help restore sights for our eyewear. First is through prescription glasses. Second is medical treatment, and lastly, the most important one is sight-saving surgery. So it's amazing what this cataract surgery can do. So one thing about eyewear is that cataract surgery, there's not much money into it. Like a lot of people don't want to get involved with it. So and there are a lot of people that really need that surgery. So we work here is Foundation Vision is also from Paraguay. So this is Dr. Ronald. So in the middle, very renowned optician. So the thing is, the beauty about cataract surgery is that it only takes like 15 minutes, and it was really amazing for me to personally witness that, like a mom that never seen their children for like 5 or 7 years. Suddenly, the next day, they can see again. So all this tear-jerking moment was really, really amazing, because when we were there, we see the whole, we witnessed the whole process, whereby we went all the way to the villages to find all these people, because these people sometimes they live really deep in the villages, and they don't know that all these helps are made available for them. So we go out and look for them, bring back to the villages, and we help them to regain sight again. Not just that, we also have parents, a father that can provide to their family again. Suddenly they have in Malaysia, basically cataract surgery is to more elderly people, because of our condition is much better over here. So you hardly hear people getting this cataract blindness so early in their life. But in some countries, they get it as early as 30 years old. So just imagine, after 30 years old, they can't work anymore. So, and yeah, we so blessed again to be part of this, helping people around the world. And bags is something that are new, that we just launched as well, that help mothers around the world. Basically, for every 100,000 of birth, 18 of them, there are 18 deaths around birthing. So again, this is all preventable. So what we do is we provide, for every purchase that everyone make, we provide a birth kit, and as well as train them, like a lot of these nurses outside in the villages, so that they can perform this birthing or what. So yeah, so that's about it. Thank you so much for listening.